Hi, friends. Welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So, today's project, we are going to do these super cute pop sockets. Look how pretty those turned out. So, again, they're in layers, so you can see all the pieces underneath it. The layers are nice because it makes it not look like you just got a bunch of stickers and embellishments stuck together. It makes everything look a little bit more 3D. So the reason I have been doing so much of like the pop sockets and badge reels and keychains and stuff like that right now, so I will be doing some fall things and some holiday things, but I'm mostly concentrating on items right now as far as epoxy goes that are easy to make and that come out so nice. You can be so creative with these things. And just to give you some ideas, because these are things that are easy to make for gifts or easy to sell. And so, like the pop sockets, this set I only made three. I think that's all the um, epoxy I had made up. I think that's why I did that. But these come in four. So if you think about it, if you sold all, four in the set, $10 a piece, I mean, it's as much as you would get for a tumbler. And you can do these, certainly faster, and you have the ability to be so much more creative with these, and also the cost is less as far as materials go. Well, that depends. That's not necessarily because some of them with all the buttons and stuff, but I will tell you, like the really, really embellished pop sockets, I would sell them for 25 personally. Because the ones with like the mouse ears and stuff with like tons of embellishments, yeah. But, these guys, but look how pretty it turned out. And, unfortunately, the camera just never really does it completely, justice. But this has multiple layers in it, and it's got all kinds of just different things going on in there. Now, I will occasionally do tumblers still, and I love tumblers. The thing is, I've been doing tumblers for years, so well before I even started YouTube. And I don't have a Tumblr business. So it's one thing if you have a Tumblr business, but I don't. So I really have given away, I've given everybody so many tumblers, and like I just have done so many, and I've given so many away. So I don't really have a place for so many anymore. Now the tumblers that I do, because I do occasionally, only occasionally, um, sell, custom tumblers. And so the only time I'm going to do them, I will show you as I'm doing like a specific custom tumbler. And that's it. And I really don't do that many of them, just because my goal isn't to sell tumblers and I don't really have a ton of time. So that's the deal with that. And of course I will still be doing like some fall and holiday stuff, but I really want to concentrate on things that are, easy to make for gifts. Oh, on things that are easy to make for gifts, and also things that are easy to sell right now. So these turned out so cute. And the thing that's nice with these, none of them are the same. And then they've got the pop socket. The pop sockets come from Glitter Chimp. If you'd like to see how I put these pop sockets together, just stay tuned. And there's so much to these, but they're super easy. So, listen, I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day, friends, and I'll see you later. Bye. All right, friends. So this is starting out with just a little bit of gold glitter inside the epoxy. Now I use leftover epoxy, so I didn't film it, but it's just a gold chunky glitter. Put in some epoxy and then just barely covered the bottom of the mold for the pop sockets. And then I grabbed some embellishments like I showed you. So I've got some different decals, and these of course are sunflowers. And then I have just some sheets of gems that I picked up from the Dollar Tree that I will be adding to this as well. After I put all my embellishments on, then I will go in and add some epoxy, just a small amount because I will be doing one more layer. So I want to leave a little bit of room. So I'll do a small amount to cover this of just clear epoxy. Again, I'm using the Pro Marine, part A and part B. And I use my epoxy mixer from Hobby Lobby. It mixes the epoxy so well. Make sure that you are, whether you use a mixer or not, that you're mixing your epoxy very good, the full 3 to 4 minutes depending on your epoxy. That's how you keep it nice and clear. If you do have some small bubbles, you can spray your epoxy with a alcohol that is at least 91% or higher concentrate. Just a little spray, it'll take away your bubbles, or you can use some heat to it. I myself don't like to use torches on my molds because you do run the risk of ruining your mold. All right, these have sat long enough to get hard, at least 3 to 4 hours, depending on where you live and the heat. However, you really, if you're doing decals, make sure that you did let it get nice and hard, because otherwise, if you have to move something, you don't want your epoxy to be sticky. You'll lift it up, you'll have a weird swirl, you'll have to heat it. It's a whole thing. So I just made some little bees and some little hearts using my Cricut. I cut these out of vinyl, and I am just adding them to my pop sockets. And also I have some little honeycomb that I also cut out of vinyl. I made them in a brown color, and I'm adding those to it as well. And then once I finish up these embellishments and I'm happy with the placement, then I will add some more epoxy. Again, the Pro Marine Part A and Part B. This time I am going to fill the entirety of the mold, and I'm going to give a little bit extra just in the center to give a nice round top. So now that I have these beautiful pop socket discs, they turned out so lovely. Now I'm going to attach them to the pop sockets themselves. I'm just going to use a little bit of epoxy to put on them and attach. Now, for the first 10-15 minutes, I do, look at them often to make sure they didn't slide or anything and move them back into place if I need to. And this works out really well. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit subscribe, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day, friends. Thanks. Bye.